Welcome to Maths TV. This is practice question for circle theorems. Hopefully you have gone through step-by-step revision for circle theorem. Those are part 1, part 2 and part 3, in which we have explained these rules. And if you have not gone through those step-by-step revision video for circle theorem, better if you just go through quickly those through parts and then you can come to this video. In this video we will be just applying those rules and we'll be solving some questions for this. So these are the 4 rules plus 4 rules 8 and to 10 rules, which I have already explained in those 3 videos. Now I will not be explaining this one. We will be applying these rules and we will select some questions for it. This is the question which we have selected for practice, and if we see this is a circle and m and n we have to find, and the only angle is given this 104, and if we see this is cyclic quadrilateral. First of all, I'll label the drawing so that we can refer to. This is A, then B, C, D and E, and now we can see this one A, C, D and E is cyclic quadrilateral, and there is another cyclic quadrilateral which is B, C, D and E. So these are 2 cyclic quadrilaterals given. So we can one more thing, we can use this angle 104, and we know this is a straight line. We can refer to this one as F. So FBC is straight line. Straight line angle we know is 180 degrees. So this will be remaining angle. So 180 minus 104 will be equal to, you can use calculator. So 180 minus 104, this will be equal to 76. So this angle is 76 degrees. We can write here. Now we can apply rule if we consider this BEDC cyclic quadrilateral, these opposite angles should add up to 180 degree, and this is by the rule. This is the rule. We can see this one. This is the rule which is saying opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral sum to 180 degree. So this one, if opposite angles will be A plus C will be 180 degree, B plus D will be 180 degree. So same rule we will be applying in this question. So this 76 plus n should be equal to 180 degree. So 180 minus 76 will be our n. So we can say 180 minus 76 will be equal to 104. So this angle n is 104 degrees. And similarly, if we consider this A, C, D and E quadrilateral, cyclic quadrilateral, this M and N, these 2 opposite angles should add up to 180 degree, and as we have done, these 2 angles are adding up to 180 degree. So 76 and N angle are adding up to 180 degree in this cyclic quadrilateral, and in the other cyclic quadrilateral M and N are adding up to 180 degree. So this is 104, this will be 76 degrees. One more rule we can use for solution of this one. This is one rule which we have applied, and there is another rule which we can go through, which is this rule. Angles subtended by arc in the same segment are equal. So our top angles are equal. These 2 angles will be equal. How we can apply this? If we see this one, I'll change the direction of the page. If we see this EC is basically the arc, this one, and this is the angle subtended on this arc M, and this is also this angle EBC. If this is 76, this will also be 76. So we can use this rule as well, or as we have done with cyclic quadrilateral, we can use cyclic quadrilateral rule also. So this is done. We can choose another question for this practice. This is another question which we have chosen for practice. So this is the circle given. Information provided is this angle is 28 and 24 and 88. So if we label the drawing A, B, C, D, so these are done. Now we can consider these basically OC. This is like, for example, radius, center O. OC is radius, OD is radius, OB is radius, and O is also. So these are all radii, and two radii are forming isosceles triangle. So we can go through this rule. This is the rule. A triangle formed by two radii is isosceles triangle. So these two angles will be equal, these two angles will be equal. So if we apply this rule, if this is angle A, this will also be angle A. I'm considering this triangle at first. So in this shaded triangle, this angle is A, this will also be equal to A, and we can find this is 28, so remaining angle will be how much? 180 minus this is 28, so 180 minus 28 degrees will be equal to 180 minus 28 will be equal to 152 degrees, and 2a is equal to 152 degrees. A will be equal to 152 divided by 2. So 152 divided by 2 will be 76. So A angle will be equal to 76. So this angle is 76 degrees. This is how we can reach up to A. Now we have to consider this other triangle. So in this triangle, we know this angle is given, which is 24. So this will also be 24. This one up to this angle will be 24 degrees. So these two angles of this triangle, which is BOD, is are 24. So B angle we can find, which will be 180 minus 24 plus 24 will be 48. So 180 minus 48 will be 180 minus 48 will be 132. So 132 degrees. This will be angle B. So angle B is equal to, this one is 132 degrees. So this is also done. Now the remaining angle will be this one C. So we can find this as well. Half of this portion we have, but this portion we don't know. So we can find, now we will be considering this triangle, lower triangle, this one. This is also made by two radii, and by the same rule, which is a triangle formed by two radii is isosceles triangle. So this triangle will also be isosceles. So this angle, this much angle will be equal to this angle. So remaining angle will be 180 minus 88. So this will be equal to 180 minus 88 will be equal to 92 degrees. So 92 degrees will be divided into two portions. So 92 divided by 2 will be equal to 46. So this angle, the required angle, this one is 46 plus, so this angle and this angle we will add. So 46 plus 24 will be equal to angle C. So this will be equal to 46 plus 24, which is equal to 70. So we can write this is equal to 70 degrees. So this angle C, this complete angle is 70 degrees. Hopefully you understood each and everything in this question. This is another question which we have chosen, and this is the circle. This is point A, O, B, C, D. So after labeling, now we can start I, J, H. These are unknown angles, and this angle 31 is provided, and this one, if you see, OC is radius, and this ECD is tangent to this circle, and similarly BDF is also tangent to this circle. This is OP, which is radius. So we have rule for tangent and radius, and this is the rule for tangent and radius. If we go through this one, a tangent to a circle makes a right angle with the radius at that point. So this will be right angle, this one will be right angle, and this one will be right angle. So these two are right angles. And one more thing, we can consider this triangle, which is shaded triangle. This is made by these two radii, and two radii, again, if we go through this third rule, two radii, the triangle formed by two radii is isosceles triangle. So these angles will be equal to each other. So if this is 31, this H angle will also be 31 degrees. So these two angles are 31 plus 31, and we can find this angle, and this angle we can find 31 plus 31. So these two angles will be adding up to 62. This angle will be 180 minus 62. So 180 minus 62 will be equal to 118. So this angle will be 118 degrees. Now we can consider this angle. This is straight line, and we know angle at a straight line is 180 degree. So this is 118. This remaining will be 180 minus 118, which is 62. So this angle is given, which is which we can find, which is 62. Now in this angle, in this quadrilateral, this is basically quadrilateral OBDC. This quadrilateral, we know angles in a quadrilateral are summing up to 360 degree. This is 62, this is 90, this is 90. So we can find the remaining angle. This will be 360 minus 90 plus 90 will be 180, and minus this 62. So this will be angle J. So we can subtract this 360 minus 180 minus 62. This will be equal to 118 degrees. So this will be 118 degrees. This angle will be 118 degrees. Hopefully you understood each and everything in this video, and I have tried to explain everything. I'll be waiting for your comments, and we will be preparing more videos, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and like the video as well. Pass this link to your friends for their benefit, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.